The head of U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services says the Trump administration is looking to change how the immigration system currently works in the U.S. Here's what Director Joseph Edlow told our Camilo Montoya-Galvez in an exclusive interview.
We are not here as a police force. We are going to be here with our agents investigating large-scale fraud patterns that right now create much confusion and many problems within the legal immigration system. It's ultimately going to make it easier to legally immigrate to this country and to go through the process. I don't want to be the DMV of this government. We want to be faster, we want to be leaner, and we want to do a job that really does get to the core of everything that this country believes in.
DMVs across the country typically don't have a good reputation.
No, they don't. And I want to make sure that we do have a good reputation. We are the ones that you go to, yes, for these benefits. And benefits granting is the core mission. But as part of that determination, there is an eligibility aspect that needs to be at the foreground of everything that we do. I think where this agency has gotten to, especially in the last administration, has been as a rubber stamping agency. That is contrary to the law, contrary to congressional intent, and we're moving away from that.
CBS News immigration and politics reporter Camilo Montoya-Galvez is here with us to talk more about that interview. Camilo, good morning. Great to see you. So what else did the director tell you about this Trump administration overhaul of the system? He mentioned fraud patterns there. So what will they do?
Well, under the second Trump administration, this agency, USCIS Arrow, has mounted an aggressive effort to more heavily scrutinize and screen legal immigrants who are applying for green cards, U.S. citizenship, or other legal immigration benefits. It has placed a greater emphasis, for example, on vetting the social media activity of applicants looking for what the director would call anti-American views and activities, and also redefining in many ways the good moral character requirement for American citizenship by counting different factors that are negative and positive towards that determination, and also now trying to hire a new team at the agency that will be armed, will be a law enforcement team, and that will be designed to go after suspected cases of immigration fraud. Critics would say that these changes are scaring legal immigrants and deterring them from applying for benefits, Errol, that they qualify for. But the director told me that they are designed to promote the integrity of the system.
You know, earlier this week, we spoke about visas being revoked for people who had made anti-Charlie Kirk sentiment. So as this director says, anti-American views, how are they interpreting that?
That really is the million-dollar question, and I posed that question to the director. He said that could mean somebody who is advocating for the overthrow of the U.S. government, somebody who is espousing, in his words, terrorism activity and views, or views that are sympathetic to terrorist groups across the world. But of course, critics say that that analysis and that determination could be very subjective and could include legally protected speech. That is an accusation that the director, to be fair, did deny, that he is not going to be going after people who are participating in free speech, that this is just about people who are espousing those terrorist sympathies, as he would say, or an advocate for the overthrow of the U.S. government.
And I know that you also asked him about the DACA program for Dreamers. What did you have to say about that?
Well, just to level set, DACA is, of course, that program that provides deportation protections for 500,000 people who came to the U.S. illegally or after overstaying their visas as minors, as children. It is still in place, but it is only open to the current recipients. The Trump administration, he says, has not made a determination yet, Errol, on whether it will try to terminate this program, as it tried to do during the first Trump administration, saying that those conversations are ongoing.
Very interesting stuff and a great interview. Camilo, thanks very much.
Thanks, Errol.